Hello, 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 one, two, three. Okay. So in the last session, we have seen introduction to Eureka server. Okay, you can just observe there. So here, so what Eureka server will do here? Eureka server, it is a register. Okay, stores microservice data. That's the point you remember here. You should please rejoin if you are not able to listen my voice. So it is actually good. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry. So here it's a register that will store the microservice data. Okay, microservice must have Eureka client dependency. Okay, location of Eureka server. Okay, instance ID, that is actually service ID. Service ID nothing but actually application name. Okay, instance ID nothing but actually here one random number, optional in case of single instance. Okay, if you are not to listen voice, rejoin. Okay. So here you can see service ID and instance ID here that we have seen. Observe, there is a concept called intra-communication. Intra-communication. If one microservice wants to communicate with another microservice. Okay, if one microservice wants to communicate with another microservice to send or receive data. Okay, they want to exchange the data. Two microservices are there, they want to exchange the data. Okay, then use any one of below client. Okay, any one of below client here. So what are they? The first one is a discovery client. It is also called legacy client. Okay, second one is a load balancer client. Okay, it's actually latest one here, but coding required manually. Third one, OpenFin client. You can also call abstract client or declarative client. Okay, third one is a mostly used in real time. Okay, first one is almost outdated. Just for understanding purpose, we see here. Okay, the most important thing here, observe. Okay, one microservice wants to communicate with another microservice. This microservice one wants to communicate with another microservice. Generally, what is required here? So assumption, this is something like here. Okay, stock service we have. If you want to place the order, first we should know about stock. Order service is there and stock service, two microservices. This is microservice 1 and microservice 2. Okay, so here order service, stock service, here we have stock rest controller, and here we have order rest controller. Okay, now what I just want to do, I want to go to this rest controller, so I need actually rest template. Rest template, then you can make the call, but it needs actually URL mainly. Do not hard code the URL. Okay, okay, do not hard code URL to make HTTP call, because there could be number of instances. Stock service may run first time, second time, third time, so 3 instances will be there. Which URL will give in the future, it may be moved to some other location. So don't give a direct URL. How can we get the data? Very simple. Go to Eureka. Okay, go to Eureka server. Eureka server here. So in the Eureka server, use this client. Okay. So load balancer client here. Discovery client legacy. If you want, you can use it, but no use that one. It's almost removed. So I'm just using load balancer client here. Okay. So this will go to Eureka server. Hey Eureka, can you give me stock rest controller, stock service data? Okay. URL, URI and port number required here. URI and port number required here, but it is not giving in that format. It is giving as a service instance, SI. Service instance. SI stands for service instance. In that, lot of things are there. You just take the URI. From there, you just take the URI here. Okay, you read the URI. For the URI, you need to add the path that will become URI. Okay, you just call a method called choose. Okay, and pass the service ID. If you pass the service ID here, okay, that will go to Eureka server. It asks Eureka, Eureka, please give me an instance that has less load factor. 3 instances are there, right? I don't want every time same instance, which is actually serving less number of users. Now this REST template will make the call. That will go to REST controller and get the response back. But if you observe this load balancer client code, okay, this complete code we have to write in separate class. We have to write in a separate class here. Okay, now this one I'm just calling it as a consumer. So it's a stock rest, right? Stock consumer. A class used to communicate with stock here, that is making hazard relation. Right. Here URI and URL difference you want to see here. HTTP localhost 9898 instead of localhost some number I'm writing. Okay, so like this I just taken. Observe what is what here. This is IP address. This is port number. This is path. Okay, if you look at here, up to this port, this is called URI. total, it is actually called URL. Okay, if you move application from one server to another server here, your path is always fixed. UR and URL should never be hard coded. Okay, understand carefully. I'm just taking one use case example. Okay, we are developing two microservices. Those are stock and order services. Okay, stock is running as multiple instances to handle lots of orders and heavy load. Okay, now order wants to make request to stock service, but lot of services are there at stock service, which is having multiple instances. Okay, every time, every instance IP and port number different in real time. So never hardcode URI details in request to call. Every time changes. Okay, the most important thing here, fetch URI details from Eureka and add path, that is URL. Finally, make a call. But how can we fetch? Okay, to fetch data, use load balancer client. Load balancer client interface. Every time, okay, it will fetch different instance. Okay, in simple, an instance, okay, that has less load factor. Just for confirmation, I'll show every time it is going to give a different instance output. Less load factor means same project only we run 3 times. Stock service run 1 time, stock service run 2nd time, stock service run 3rd time. 3 instances are there. First time it will go to first instance and get the data. Second time it has to go to second instance. Third time it has to go to third instance. That is called load balancing. Okay, remember movie theater if you went, there are 3 counters. First person is sent to first counter, second person is sent to second counter, and third person is sent to third counter, like that. Okay, movie theater concept. Here also same, but finally you'll get same ticket. Here also finally you'll get same response here. Okay, so that is actually making the request. And getting the response. Okay, so here understand why load balancer client. To get the data from Eureka server like URI, later we can add the path and to make the call. Okay, simple question here. Why consumer or load balancer client? Its interface is used. Understand? Answer. Okay, to fetch microservice data in bracket, especially URI, host plus port, to make HTTP call to another microservice. By adding path, we can get URL and use REST template. Okay, So load balancer client purpose is what? Does it make any call to stock register controller? No, no. It is to just get the data from Eureka server. Call a method choose. It will return SI service instance. Please remember the word service instance. Yesterday also I gave. Service instance. The most important word here is a service instance. Instance ID, host, port, load factor. Now we need this host and port. Again, I'm just giving what is service instance if you have a question. Okay. Now first I am just writing two simple microservices. Observe. Okay, I'm just writing two services. Look at first of all, without this code I'll write. I'll write first of all without this. Okay, writing microservice and register with Eureka. We do this publish. Initially I'm going to do this one. Already Eureka server is there. Same steps. First Eureka server. Just Eureka dependency. Enable Eureka server, port number and all here. Second, microservice applications. Okay, here I'll create first of all stock controller. Dependency, Spring Web, Eureka, Discovery Client. It's a stock server, stock service, any name you can give here. Same like product service only. Next button, Discovery Client, Web Dependency, next and finish. First of all, 9900, any name you can give. Eureka location,
the client service URL.default zone जरूरत नहीं प्रोवाइड नहीं किया.
okay, like this I'm just giving. Port number, application name, Eureka location and instance ID. At main class, enable Eureka client. Now here new, I'm writing here stock rest controller. I'll be running multiple instances by changing the port number just for confirmation from which instance output is coming. Just for confirmation purpose here. Actually not required. Just to have clarity, it is doing load balancing. If every time different instance is chosen, if every time different instance chosen, IP and port number combination will be different. So port number we are going to change and run. Okay, like this I wrote. Observe. First I am running the Eureka server, just confirmation. Go to browser. No instances available. Run stock service. One instance available. Modify the port number 02. Again you run the stock service application. Again another port number, see another service here. One more time change the port number. These are called multiple instances. Okay. If you don't write this instance ID properly, it won't generate the value. See, I got the random value. Okay. Small colon space mistake also it won't generate. Check this key very carefully. Okay. Now you see here. These are actually different URLs you can see. So this is 9900000204, like multiple instances. If I make a request for the first time, it has to go to first instance. Second request, third request, again fourth request, fifth request, sixth request, like continuation. Okay, in the order it has to fetch instances based on the instance details, that is load factor details here. Yeah, instance actually horizontal scaling, creating, running the same application multiple times. Running same application multiple times. That is called instances. Okay, increasing the capacity, availability. Okay. Now, so these are, I'm just stopping here. Instances. Okay, this is fine. Now even I want write order service. This is creating the project. At main class. Step number 4. Okay. Now microservice application 1. Now microservice application 2 I'm just creating here. This time I want to write order rest controller. I want to write order rest controller. Look at, just I'm writing one application, Spring Cloud order service. Eureka Discovery Client. This time we need to add additional dependency for load balancer here. Okay. Only you have a requirement to communicate, fetch the data and communicate, then you add it. Otherwise not required here. So here I'm just creating one application, order service. Next button here, discovery client, web dependencies here. You are just adding here. Cloud load balancer. To use load balancer client. Next button and finish button. This time cloud load balancer. Okay, in the order service also same steps here we need to follow. Enable Eureka client because it is also one microservice. Just application name and port number change, remaining same. This instance ID is optional. If you don't give also fine, if you want to run only one time. Okay, here also I'm writing one class, order rest controller. Slash order. Okay. I am writing a method here. Okay. Find order. Actually, if I make a request order slash data, listen, if I make a request slash order slash data, I'll get this. But even I want to get this data. If I make a request, listen, if I make a request from browser, okay, this one should be executed, and also I want to go to here, okay, and get this data back and combine those two and give it as a response. Combined those two and give it as a response here. Okay, so also call star controller. I just want to call star controller here. In the first one, I'm not giving here. I'm just giving up to this. Then I'll show the consumer code. This is same up to this example here. Previous example and this example same. Now slight modification comes now. Writing consumer. This is important here. What in the consumer we have to do? Okay, what actually consumer will do here if we just observe? Okay, auto wire this load balancer client, call choose method, pass service ID, return the service instance, read the URI, add the path, use REST template, make the request, get the response. Pass service ID. It will go to Eureka and it will get the instance which has less load pattern. That will get one instance which has less load. Read URI, add path, so the output is actually URI. Now use REST template. And make call. Okay, so these are the major steps here. You can see consumer coding steps. Every time it is going to get the different service instance. First time you got, for example, 9900. Next time you'll get 9902 instance. Next time 9904 instance. Then that means working load instance perfectly. Load balancer is working perfectly if that is the case here. Let me write this code. Concentrate. Which side? Okay, at order side I'm writing because order wants to communicate with stock. So order side I'm writing here. Now look at. I'm writing a class stock consumer or stock rest consumer also you can write, not issue. Step number one. Okay. Auto wire load balancer client. Auto. Just I'm writing here public string get data from stock. Just I'm writing a method, dummy method here. Return mark. Step number one. Auto wire the load balancer client. Call choose method, it will go to Eureka server. By taking this client, call choose method and you have pass service ID. Means application name, which returns actually choose method, returns a service instance. Yes, sir. Go to Eureka to get one SI using one service ID. So choose will go to Eureka. It is reading service instance. It is actually getting service instance based on the service ID. Project name we are giving, getting complete project data. Okay. Read URI and add path. SI dot get URI. This URI every time different and add the path. Path need to be hard coded here /add/show. Sorry. Stock rest controller, right? Okay, which returns actually URL. Now URL is ready. Now you use REST template. Okay, there I'm using REST template. Okay, make call and get response. RT dot get for entity. URL response type is actually string dot class. Okay, return only response body. Get body. So here in the future we don't write such kind of code. In the future we are going to use fin interface that will reduce all these works. Look at carefully. Step number one. Auto wire load balancer client. Step number two. Call choose method that will go to Eureka. It will choose one instance. Three are there. Which one it will choose? It will choose an instance that has less load factor. An instance that has less load factor. If there is only one instance, it will choose only single instance. If 30 instances are there, it will choose an instance that has less load factor. Okay. Now finally, we have to create the relation between these two. Consumer link with order rest controller. Order rest controller, private, it's a consumed. There I'm writing it's auto wide and just to call consumer method. Just add this message. Modified.
Okay, last one.
This is a consumer. And modified REST controller. Just a hazard relation and making call, nothing else. Finally, execution order. Run Eureka server. Run microservice 1. Stock service 3 times by changing port number. Okay, run microservice 2. Order service. Just one time sufficient, this one. Go to Eureka and check get dashboard. Enter URL like okay. You have to make the call to order that will call data event. Okay, that has to make a call to data here. Okay, to see multiple instances, go to dashboard. Okay. I'm just running execution here, same process I'm just doing. One by one you check it, a good approach. First run Eureka server. No instance available. Okay. This one, stock service, please look at carefully. Stock service, changing the port number. Run this application, refresh. Come here. Run this application. Second instance. Okay, you can run even 100 times also, not an issue. Done. 3 instances. Order service, run one time. Come here and refresh. Order service, run one time. Take this URL, go to browser and press enter. Order service getting the data from stock service, but instance 91102. Refresh. Are you able to see number is changing every time? That means next time it is getting data from this instance. If I do refresh, it is getting data from different instances. You can print instance ID also. If you have a doubt, instead of port number, you can print instance ID. This is just a proof by showing that, okay, yes, every time it is fetching the data from different instance. Okay, only just confirmation. 100% it will work. Okay. Load balances actually means choosing an instance every time different one which has less load factor. Okay, in the real time, we need not to change the port number, we can change the IP address. We can run, see, very simple, sir. Combination of IP and port should be unique. Combination of IP and port should be unique. Whether you run in the same system or different system, whatever you do, you are interested. Are you running two instances in same system? Change port number. Are you running two instances at different systems, different computers? Keep port number same and run application, IP address will be changed. Understood? Instance contains IP and port number combination unique. IP and port number combination unique. This is a URL you have to enter. Okay. I'll show some commonly occurred issues here and what is used in real time mostly. Okay. Whatever you have seen today is just a basic example. Okay. But in real time, this is not used. Lengthy coding, right? See? Auto-wire load balancer client, call choose method, get one instance. Okay. Like this, we don't write in real time. Okay. We write actually one interface. That interface will generate below code. That is called proxy. Okay, that's actually called fin client. That is only mostly used in real time. Load balancer client, just for example, I have taken. Discovery client is completely outdated. Okay, real time used only one client, fin client. Okay, so here, whatever you use in real time, just IP address and port number changes. Don't use local host. In the place of local host, IP address will come. What is our code change here? In the place of local host, this one. Okay. And the most important for everyone, okay, are you creating the projects? You may get some common bugs. Please use version 2.5.8. Okay, if you use 2.6.2, you may get so many bugs actually. Okay. I got even same working code. It's actually in different version. It's not working here. Okay. This one. That's the issue here. And before to that, are you using 2.5.8? Make sure that you delete old dependencies in .m2 location. Listen, from the .m2 location, delete the old dependencies. Okay. Otherwise, even though you create same exception, one more time you will get. Okay, org, that is a repository, org, Spring Framework, boot, old version content you delete. Okay, don't forget to do that. No, even working of code, if I'm working with the latest version, I am also getting bugs. Similar exceptions I'm getting. Okay. Continuation to this, I'll take in tomorrow's session. Okay, we are going to see fin client. Thank you.